Hi everyone, this is Lisa Grill, your mysterious friend. My channel is much about magic in our life because I know that it exists. Though I will never insist on any belief or theory if it's not proven by me. Some skeptic people may say that every mystery could be explained by some random circumstances, or for example, optical illusions if we're talking about ghosts. But for me, this opinion is as weird as assuring yourself that if we can't see something clearly with our eyes or we can't explain something scientifically, it doesn't exist. I guess an ant couldn't even surmise that it's surrounded by tall, biped creatures using YouTube. It's really weird that after thousands of evidences and stories about the contacts with aliens, we're still hesitating, because we will wake up only after we see the UFO ship right above our house and alien will knock on our door. I'm starting today's topic about healers and healing with this reasoning, not because I wish to assure you that I am right, but to ask you to live a chance for existence of something unbelievable, unseen, out of our common conception. And I heard a lot of stories about faith cure, Theta healing, and you shouldn't go so far, just remember Bible and the healing gift of Jesus Christ. But mostly we considered it like something out of space or just fairy tales told by our grandmothers. And nowadays we're asking some old lady living in the back country or a voodoo priest to save us only if we've already lost our faith in medical system and tried all treatment we could, and we have this cruel despair last chance when it's nothing to lose. But last spring, I decided conversely. In the beginning of April, I noticed that I have a horrible gnawing pain in my right shoulder blade. First, I thought that I have some troubles with the middle sector of my backbone, and I couldn't understand why it occurred because I had a very active lifestyle, making sports and cycling each day. After 2 weeks, the pain intensified and became piercing, as if someone stabbed a knife in my spine and wanted to make a hole through my chest. Moreover, I began feeling very uncomfortable pain in my stomach, and this thing frightened me a lot because when I feel something strange happens to me with my body, I become hypochondriac. But more than anything, I didn't want to visit doctors. I imagined how I would be sitting near the corridor near the cabinet of therapist, and he will direct me to osteopath and gastroenterologist, and both will be guessing what happened to me. Unfortunately, I had no time at all, and as it often happens in my life, the door was opened for me. I believe that if we have any internal requests, the universe will show us the way out. Isn't only this fact already a real miracle? My friend said that he knows one woman, she's a healer using Tibetan bowls. She helped some of his friends to cure some disease, he didn't remember which exactly. Only said that she is working with the energies of our aura and body. I wasn't hesitating even for a second and wrote this woman with the name Marina at once. I told her that I have some pain in my blade and stomach, and I've been really frightened because my father died from the cancer of pancreas and my symptoms were very similar to some dysfunction of pancreas. To my surprise, she said, "Don't tell me anything, I will see everything during our healing session." So on the day X, I went to some esoteric center in St. Petersburg and was met by a middle-aged pleasant woman with bright blue eyes and blonde hair. She was looking as usual Russian woman. Nothing was telling that she had some magical power or extraordinary skills. She led me to the small dark room filled with the smell of oriental incense and asked to take off my clothes, cover with bedsheet, and lay on my back on the couch. When I made what she asked, she put several Tibetan bowls on my body, the smallest one on belly and hips, and the biggest one right on my heart. I closed my eyes, Marina started to play on bowls with special sticks, and I listened to beautiful little bit cold sounds coming out of bowls. My mind flew away somewhere out in space, but suddenly Marina began coughing as she was choking with smoke, and it was very funny because I remember the different films with pseudo shamans pretending that they are making some serious things. And suddenly she started talking to me. You had a cold stone instead of heart. It's like an endless winter wall. Its melody is so frozen. Somebody hurt your heart recently and you closed it. Wow, okay, let's suppose, I thought, with mistrust, and agreed with her telling my recent story about breaking up with some womanizer. It was a real pain for me because I was deeply in love with him. And then she asked me, "Where is your father?" because she heard no signal from my right knee. She explained that the right side of our body is connected with father and the left one with mother. I was really shocked because not so long time ago my father was gone. And after around 40 minutes she asked me to lay on my belly and put balls on my spine. What she told me shocked me. She said that she sees some big hole in my aura right in place of my pain between the right blade and backbone. She said that some kind of bad essence or spirit made away from my aura and is eating my energy from the inside. Sounds really disgusting. I wanted to shake this thing off of me immediately. Marina also told me that she will cure me and that I'm just in time because if I came later, I would have a horrible headache because this bloody creature would probably go up in my head. Of course, she was talking about some unseen astral spirit, some kind of parasite who broke through the hole in my aura, which was made while I was suffering from bad romance. Marina also told me that I need to renew my connection with Father because he can't help me from above without a strong connection and recommended me to go to church. I have a very good relationship with God, but prefer to speak with him from my apartments. But this time I decided to pray for the soul of my father in church. I needed to have 4 sessions of healing to cure my pain and kick this evil away from me. Also, Marina told me that I'm losing energy while I'm discussing my plans with other people, so I should keep my visits in strict secret. After first visit, I felt a little bit decreasing of pain level, and next I called my mom and visited church. I had no exact emotions regarding what was happening to me, just decided to trust and be opened. And the first miracle happened. After I prayed for my father, I went out of church and saw the clouds of the shape of a big angel in the skies. I cried and smiled, feeling a deep relief, and I knew that my father was there watching me. And a day later, I was sitting in my room. It was an evening time, so that the sunbeams couldn't reach my place anyhow. I guess I was typing something on my computer when suddenly in the corner of my view, I noticed a bright little ball of light, which disappeared as suddenly as it appeared. And after a few minutes, one time again it appeared, and after the 3rd time I saw it, I called Marina and asked her, "What is this? What is happening?" She said, "It's your father's soul visiting you. Give him some fruit, some food." I did what she told me, and after this I didn't see the light balls anymore. Of course, you guessed it, I spent my evening crying about my dad, but there weren't tears of grief, but the mild tears of receiving and gratitude. The next sessions with Marina were more and more magical. After the 3rd time, pain left me and I even forgot that I had it. Such easily, yes. I don't know really how it happened. It was unbelievable because she wasn't touching me or making some massage, only playing these Tibetan bowls and sometimes coughing or burping. The last 4th session was most amazing because Marina explained me the mechanism of her work. She was making the channeling of cosmic or divine energies and worked like a guide, passing the strongest healing energy through her body and placing into my body. She said that it's like to repair any mechanism like automobile, for example, And laughing, she called herself Wi-Fi. And when something is broken in the body of her client, or she sees some holes in someone's vehicle, Marina repairs it. I think I also should share one more secret with you, if you don't mind. Marina also sees the last reincarnations and the age of soul, her energy, type and color. And what she told me is that in one of my last lives, I was a philosopher and writer living in the old England. Surroundings were very cruel, but my life was calm and full of deep sense. I'm not surprised because since I was a child, I do love writing, and I'm writing diaries since 8, and I had this big passion to English language. I studied Spanish and Japanese as well, but those languages don't seem so easy and attractive for me. Of course, in this life, my first language is Russian, but I wrote poems and lyrics for songs only in English. The other interesting information is about my energy structure. Marina said that I have blue-colored energy like river, and my structure has a form of tetrahedron. My soul is ancient comparing with her previous clients, and she said that I'm more than 10,000 years incarnating on Earth. That's why maybe I'm not so interested in material things, you know. So I'm an ancient grail, yes. I felt it even when I was 6. And it's not about, this feeling about something special about myself, but my sense of the world generally. During our last session, Marina was seeing some visions from my future, but I won't be telling you about them because I believe that future can be changed. And she filled me with some royal energies, as she named it. These top-level energies are necessary to fulfill my mission on Earth, and it's connected with my articulation somehow. And what is strange that I felt some pain in my right kidney, but I didn't inform Marina about this. But she felt it somehow, and putting her palm on my loin, she said that my right kidney is in low position, and if I want baby someday, I have to examine it more detailing. Although she guessed my inner feelings and told that I gave a life for a baby many times before in my reincarnations. So it's not so very important for me this time. After this mysterious occasion, we became friends with Marina, and she said that she never met such ancient soul before, so that she wanted to watch my way, how my transformation will be going. Because yes, our soul's development is endless and I'm only on my way. This is my story. You may believe or not, but it happened. I swear. My arm blade wasn't aching anymore since then. And what I wanted to tell you additionally, only those people who believe and who sincerely want to be healed could be healed. If your subconsciousness wants to be ill, you won't recover because you have some secondary benefits from your illness. I would like to give an example. One healer was working in one Russian village. She was an ordinary woman working in police, but she was developing her skills in spirituality, and one day she noticed that she can heal after some case with her father. When people heard about her gift, they were asking her to heal this and that, watching her miracles with admiration. But one day, one woman placed her to help her husband. He was an awfully alcohol addicted, and after another booze, he had the strongest alcoholic horror and was nearly dead. And healer came and saved his life. And what do you think? After several hours, he got up from his bed with a lot of inspiration and energy and told his wife, "Wow, I'm alive, amazing. I want to celebrate it immediately." And after this accident, the healer understood that she doesn't want to repair things which don't want to be repaired. And I see the deepest wisdom here. Just imagine you're helping someone with money, for example. But this person spends it on some useless things, and on the next day he is poor again, asking money from you. Will you keep on helping him? I just wanted to hint you about our great internal self-healing power. I believe we're able to heal any disease we want, but we need the strong power and will to live. Also, I know about the healing power of fasting. So if you haven't seen my 2 videos about curing fasting, I recommend you to watch them right after this video. That's all for today, darlings. I wish you strong health and mind and big will for living healthy, amazing life full of miracles. If you have any questions or maybe you want to share your own experience in healing, just write me in comments. Stay true and kind to the rest things, never mind.